It's a six-man tag team event. Wahoo McDaniel, the Rock and Roll Express, against Paul Jones in the mask, along with his World Tag Team Champions. Now, we know of the battles between the Rock and Roll Express, Rick Rude, and Manny Fernandez. Those two teams. There have been a lot of battles in the past between Wahoo McDaniel and Paul Jones also.
This is true. This has got the ingredients of being a real Donnybrook. You know, Tony, in all my years around professional wrestling, I have to say I've never seen a tag team like Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson and Rock and Roll Express really capture the attention of such a wide range of fans all over this world. I've been in the ring myself a few times in matches where I've had teams against the Rock and Roll Express, and when they come out there, Tony, the noise is absolutely deafening.
You're right, James J. Dillon. And, of course, Paul Jones took a quick right hand from Ricky Morton, so he takes a quick exit on the apron of the ring, and still we're not deciding who's going to wrestle first here. Wahoo and Ricky Morton both in. The Bull, Rick Rude are both in, and I think it's going to be who? Is it going to be Wahoo and the Raging Bull to start things, or Ricky Morton and the Raging Bull? The chant of rock and roll in the fans. And we talked about the support. Okay, Wahoo is in. And in against the Raging Bull. Wahoo does not mind being in the other team's corner at all. The Raging Bull is starting now to intimidate some people, including the referee.
Wahoo McDaniel is a man that I've known never to walk away from a fight.
Not at all. The ball missed, but Wahoo did not.
Big shot. Dropped the world champion, the Raging Bull. Manny Fernandez, 2 times world champion, we should point out, too.
Right.
He held the title, and after losing the title, when he and the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, were World Tag Team Champions, and then his career kind of took a downslide, it seemed. He was kind of in obscurity for some time, but then Paul Jones came along and had enough money to wave in front of him and brought the team together, the dream team of the Raging Bull and Ravishing Rick Rude, and once again, he's enjoying the status of the World Tag Team Champion.
Wahoo pulls on the arm. And knocks him down. Paint on the face.
He's not going to win any beauty contests, is he, Tony?
No.
But he is a great wrestler, and that's what it's all about. That's the name on the marquee. And you have to give credit where credit's due. 2 times World Tag Team Champion, Manny Fernandez, the Raging Bull. A very intense individual.
He was once cheered by the fans, but now, since what has happened, he doesn't have hardly any friends at all.
I wouldn't, well, I would think his circle of friends is still there, but it may have tightened somewhat. He got into a chopping contest with the Wahoo McDaniels, and that might have been a mistake.
Ricky Morton coming in against the Bull. We have to take a break, but more of the 6-man tag team event right after this timeout.
This is it, but
Raging Bull going up against Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express in the 6-man event. The 2 men and a tackle by the Bull. Feeling good about himself right now and allowing Morton to get up.
Here comes that football stance. He's going to knock his block off. Oh, no. And Robert Gibson's going to have something to say about that.
Morton gets up slow. Both men eyeing each other. He's talking about a dislike. These 2 men. Ricky Morton and the Raging Bull. And there's more than just the World Tag Team titles. The chant of rock and roll from the fans.
It doesn't sit well with a Bull. He's a very intense individual.
Another tackle by the Raging Bull. Over the top. Martin goes up high. And an arm drag takes the Bull down. And now everybody in.
Oh, Tony, did you see that? It looks like they switched without tagging. Is that possible?
I think so. I think it was Robert Gibson clapping the hands together. Very hard. Tommy Young thought he heard a tag. Didn't see one, but the tag will stay. I've seen this so many times by both teams. You're right in on the action now, fans. A headbutt.
Oh, a solid shot. Another solid shot, Tony.
A reversal. Gibson shoots him into the corner.
High back body drop.
And right up in the arm drag again. Once again, the quickness of the Rock and Roll Express. Tommy Young looking the other way. Now Wahoo. And James J. goes back to something you were talking about. Looks like the look on your face, you're not agreeing with these tactics.
Well, once again, the referee, I've always said, has the toughest job in the world. He's got to try and keep control of a situation with 6 individuals, and obviously he doesn't have eyes behind his head, can't see everything. And I guess if the Rock and Roll Express and Wahoo McDaniels take advantage of that situation, who am I to condemn? Or to condemn, that's right.
All right. Wahoo McDaniel and the Bull. Wahoo across, over top, and he gets a knee to the back. He was in the wrong place. You know, he's a brave man. He'll go right in there, but that's still the wrong place to be at times.
Turnabout is fair play. Ravishing Rick Rude on the outside, not legal in the ring. Did drive a knee into the back of Wahoo McDaniels and has turned the complexion of this match completely around.
And now Paul Jones, he is getting the attention of the Rock and Roll Express and in turn getting the attention of the referee.
And all the while, Wahoo McDaniel sustaining a tremendous amount of punishment. But there again, the Rock and Roll Express, their fans solidly behind him, chanting, and that's carrying over to Chief Wahoo McDaniel, who certainly has an allegiance of his own.
And McDaniel in some trouble right now as Ravishing Rick Rude comes in. Slowly grabbing up Wahoo by the hair, right hand to the jaw. And Wahoo backpedaling.
He's got the Chief rocking.
One half of the World Tag Team Champions, Rick Rude. Still with the pressure on McDaniel as Tommy Young checks in. And Wahoo's taking a lot of punishment. He had a piece of tape or a Band-Aid on the forehead. They ripped that off, beating him on top of the head now as you look, some of the fans cheering on the Rock and Roll Express.
I think they're trying to rally support behind the Big Chief, the greatest Indian athlete of all times, certainly the greatest Indian wrestler ever. And that's a pretty big statement, Tony.
It really is.
All-pro career for 10 years. Great athlete, great football player, great wrestler. He's held virtually all the titles, short of the World Heavyweight Championship held by Ric Flair.
And now both the Bull and Rick Rude are in. Ricky Morton comes in. And now this will enable the Bull to get up and come right down with a hard right hand.
This match could be over if the Bull would get over there and top him. He might have used some poor judgment there. He had an opportunity. The Big Chief was down. If he'd have gone for the cover there, this match might be over.
You know, I think they've said before that they want to beat a man when Paul Jones is teaming with them enough to have Paul Jones come in for the pin.
That could very well be their game plan. Maybe they just want to wear the Chief down so much to add insult to injury.
The Bull comes down, and as you can see right there, we are short on time here. And now the tag to Paul Jones.
Here's the moment that you said right here. They're going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, no. Wahoo McDaniel's kicked out. This match is not over, Tony.
Paul Jones, double drop kick for the Rock and Roll Express, and Wahoo is there. That is it.
I don't believe it, Tony. Pandemonium, the Rock and Roll Express and Wahoo McDaniels have won this match.